Today something I thought about, and I've not talked about it that much, is sorry for the roosters and stuff, and it's going to be loud. Something I wanted to talk about was here in the Philippines, things are different. The difference between America and the Philippines, and American living in the Philippines, there's some differences, and I don't want to step on any toes. And meaning, it's just a lot of difference. The culture here is a lot different than it is in America. The culture is most people are really shy. They will come up to you and they're just shy. They will, not say hi to you, or if they say hi, it's head down or things like that. So people here are shy. Really great culture, good people. They will do things for you. That if you need help, they're there to help you. Their heart is soft. Shoes or something is hard to find here for me. I can go to some of the bigger cities and find them. It's hard to find. I wear size just 11. I mean, I know Americans have 15, 16, 17 shoe. But for me, I wear 11, and it's not too bad. It's okay. The clothes, there's a problem. I have to order my clothes in. You cannot find, even in the bigger cities, some clothes. They say they fit, but 100% cotton, you wear it, and it's 2 sizes too small. Here you have to get an American size. European size, very small also. 3X, 4X, 5X still will not fit me. So things like that I have to, be aware of and like that, Excuse the dogs. A neighbor picking up somebody last night. Yeah. So, also here in the Philippines, sitting in my chair here, kick back, relaxing here on Sunday afternoon. Power outage. We're having a power outage, a blackout, and it's been out now an hour, a little over an hour, but we're able to cook food because we have gas downstairs here and electric over there, which is not a problem. Or we can build a fire and cook food. It's not a problem. Just making macaroni dish with beef and cheese and I don't know what all in it today. But we also here in the Philippines, sometimes food can be a little bit different. You can get pork, beef, and chicken. You just have to make sure you get it early in the morning when they first, take care of, cut the chicken and things like that. Same thing on the beef, because you don't want to get it in the middle of the afternoon when things are around. Now, here their code of cleaning is fairly good, but the standards are not quality. I mean, they do the very best they can. There's constantly washing and cleaning and constantly cleaning. This province where I live here in Bukidnon, here in Maragmag, is very clean. They're noted to be one of the cleanest markets. You go in that market and the floor is clean, everything is clean, even back behind there, and they inspect it. The mayor has a team that they actually go in and make sure that things are up to the standards. And they use this market as a guideline for other markets like CDO, some of the markets in Davao. So when you look at things like that, you know that when you are buying a chicken, it's either been killed that morning. It's not left over from yesterday, and you don't want that. Now, a lot of people have their own chickens. We did have a couple of chickens. To me, it's just more hassle for me. I'd rather just go down and buy a chicken. You can buy cooked chicken for $2, $1, $2, maybe $3. Very small chickens here, though. They're very, very, very small. They're not like the American chickens where they're larger. Also here in the Philippines, as you know, transportation can be an issue. I'm looking to actually get an electric scooter and drive around. You just plug them in, charge them. They're pretty efficient. There's a company here in China that's opened up in Manila. I have to go get them and bring it down for a really inexpensive $300, $350 here, and they'll go 80 to 100 kilometers on a charge. The weight limit is 200 kilo on per bike, and which is 400 pounds. So it can easily transport 2, 3, 4 Filipino, and I can have one for me. So I'm looking at that very closely. I'm also looking at buying some type of electric vehicle because, as you know, things are going on with this gas and things. I worry. They're complaining here. Gas went up, and it did. It went up 2 peso, and for a farmer paying that's expensive. So, and it's $1 a gallon, $1, $2 here. It was running 80 cents a gallon when I first came here. It was 80 up until about 4 months ago, 80 cents a gallon. So yeah, go figure taxes, huh? Cigarettes, tobacco, and things like that are inexpensive here. You can get a pack of cigarettes for $1, and they're like the old Camels. So when you smoke these bad boys, you know you're getting a cigarette. They really don't have a lot of. They have some tobaccos here like cigars, but really not a lot of cigars. In America, you can easily readily get any type of drinks and soft drinks and things like that. They're limited on that here. You can even go in 7-Eleven and they may have 5 or 6 different drinks, so that puts a limitation on things. And here in the Philippines, that what makes it really different also is when you go somewhere, you have to be patient. You will stand in line, and when you go, I don't care if you're going to the supermarket, just be patient, because you can stand in line for 20 minutes on don't matter how many items you have. They don't have quick lanes, they don't have fast serve, they don't have anything. A lot of Americans cannot stand it because they have to stand in line. So you have to be prepared, stand in line, make sure you get there early enough that you need to get your things. There's bakeries on every corner here. You get many foods here, bakeries on every corner if you want to have bakeries. Seem like I bet if I go to town, I count bakeries, I bet I would count 50 bakeries in town. 1 or 2 pizza places. A big market here in the province where I live would be pizza, ready to eat, good pizza. And I'm talking good pizza, delivery. You make a fortune here. I do not want to get in that business, but you want to get in that business, you can make a fortune here just delivery pizza. And I'm not talking a small pizza. I'm talking a pizza. I'm talking the original New York style pizza, man, where I'm used to eating a good, just a cheese pizza that you have to roll up and eat it. Oh man, I missed that. Now, also plenty of fruits and vegetables and things like that here. You can get any of that stuff. Eye care doctors, they have doctors and things like that. No worries. A normal pair of glasses here, if you're going to get a pair of reading glasses, it costs you $10, something like that. But to have your eyes done, checked, and have glasses, you're looking at about $60 or $80 US. Teeth, I went and had fillings on all my teeth. I had 4 fillings. My wife had 3, and my daughter had 2 teeth pulled, and those 2 had shots. Where they have the thing. Now me, I had nothing. I was surprised. Actually, that's pretty good. Where I would have the drill and clean them out, and you hear the drill going in there. And of course, she hit the nerve many times on all teeth, believe me. But I don't want no shots. It ended up costing me I think it was $120, $140 for all. And you go in America, just 1 tooth, you and I know, to have it cleaned and have it filling, have them filled. It's a lot more than that. I'm trying to think anything else. Healthcare, it's pretty good here. I had this thing last year where it's actually tissue coming out. It was I don't know what it was, a pimple or something. The doctor said it was just a bad pimple, and tissue came out, and I had to have surgery on it, believe it or not. So I went to the doctor, had to have surgery, in and out surgery one day. You had to stitch it up, had to go back for the stitches, that, and that ended up costing me $50. That's pretty good. That includes all the doctor's fees, the medication, all that stuff. So I went to the hospital, and here where I live, there's one in Don Carlos, there's 3 or 4 in Valencia. Here in town, there's 3, 4, 5 hospitals here in town, and actually they're pretty good. And I'm talking good doctors too. A couple of doctors trained in USA. One just got back from New York City, and the The one doctor that did surgery just came back. The other ones that I met initially were young doctors that just got their license, and really good and very knowledgeable, and just very good intelligent young men that you really enjoy being around, you know. So I have to say that here, for me personally, it's been a really good experience, because the people are really nice. The most important thing here in the Philippines, you have to communicate well. They may nod that they understand you, but they really do not understand you. Do you understand? And they'll nod, but they really don't understand you. So you have to make it explicitly clear what you want done. New construction, forget about it. If you want new, forget about it. You better find a contractor who's done many homes and have him take over and have a contract. Have a deadline. Don't pay him any money till he completes the particular projects, and then you'll be fine. But I've learned that through the years, that you have to make sure that all that is done. You know, here, because I built this little 4-meter by 4-meter house here, 2-story. It was unbelievable. Having the fence done, it was unbelievable. I went through 3 or 4 contractors on just the fence. 2 contractors here, and we still have some things we have to do. But it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Because you know what? All of the stuff really doesn't matter. As long as you have a good house, it's clean, and you know, healthy, good clean water, and good clean food. Yeah, you know, that's, what else do you need? And good, you know, good family and friends. So, and here also, I do want to say, if you need something done, welding or car work or repair work, no worries. I mean, they got some of the best mechanics around. The shops in town, they're really good. They work on diesel and or gas. Welders, they bring a welding machine right out to the job site, and they'll weld it right to whatever you need done. You need welding done? No worries. They'll come out here and do that. Refrigeration men, to have air conditioning put in, it cost me $50 to have my air conditioner installed, and that included them making an aluminum rack for the air conditioner to stand on. So, an inverter. So I'm really impressed with you know, how they do things. And one thing about it, if it does not, a Filipino will figure it out. If you tell him I have a problem or I need to figure this out, he will figure out a way to do it. If he has to make a nail a board here, there, to go over here, to go over here, to do what he needs to do, he'll figure it out, and he figures it out for you. So they got really intelligent that way about solving problems, and they're really good at that. And I've had that happen with my fence and things like that. But I just want to, it's been going on 13 minutes in videos. As you know, you guys get bored on my videos. So thank you for watching, and please hit subscribe.